Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to play the E and F major scales according to the new and improved system of scale fingering as described in this book, and also the major scales as described in this book here. I have links below this video where you can get these books and learn more about this system that I've developed. I actually developed this system over 30 years ago and just published it recently. So E and F. So if you watch the other videos of the previous scales that I've done on here on YouTube, I've done C major and D flat major. So the C major scale has the same fingering as the D flat major scale, and that happens to be the traditional D flat fingering. So those two are a pair. And then D and E flat major, those are a pair. D major and E flat major, same fingering. And now we're moving up to E and F, and this is the next pair. This is really easy. Not a whole lot of changes going on here. The F major scale in the new system is exactly the same as the old system. So it's in the right hand, 1 on F, fourth finger on B flat, thumb goes under to F, or to C. So there's no use of the fifth finger here in the right hand, which is one reason why it is such an efficient scale, because it eliminates 5. Actually, it's easier to play scales if you do not play 5. So the scales in the traditional system that do not have 5 in it are actually the easiest scales to play. But when you start adding 5 to scales, it becomes a little more difficult. So the F major scale here is fine. Also, if you watch my other videos and know anything about the system, flat key scales like F has 1 flat, which is B flat. Flat key scales in the new system has the thumb playing F and C. So traditional piano teachers know this, that when they teach piano, often they'll say in the F major scale, even in both hands. So that's why there's no change, because the F major scale really plays the thumb on F and C in the left hand as well. So the right hand fingering is this. The left hand fingering really starts on 1, and then it goes 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 2, 1. So it really starts on 1, but you can use 5. It's perfectly okay to use 5 as a convenience finger to substitute for 1. So we're going to start on 5 and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Nothing different here. This is the traditional fingering for F major. Nothing radical here. So let's try both hands. Let's try another octave. When we go another octave, we're going to have to play, instead of 4 here, we're going to have to play our thumb on F. So I'm going to start, remember 5 here, 1 here. Both thumbs on C. Both thumbs on F. Both thumbs on C. And both thumbs on F. But you can play 4 on that one. Both thumbs on C. Both thumbs on F, both thumbs on C, and both thumbs on F, or of course you can land on 5 at the end. That's a really easy scale. F major is a very efficient scale, and plus it teaches the pianist to pass the thumb under the 4th finger, because all of the other like C major, G major, D major, all of the sharp scales like that in the traditional system, it really emphasizes more passing the thumb under the 3rd finger. But then it's a lot of passing the thumb under the 3rd finger. It does have passing the thumb under the 4th finger, but it's usually not the first time the thumb passes under. Hence, the student doesn't get enough practice from the outset putting the thumb under the fourth finger. That's why this is an excellent scale right here, because it breaks down 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just very simple patterns. And you'll see, keep this in mind, because this is the whole, this is one of the tenets behind my new fingering theory that I'm exploring in Fingering Hacks for Pianists, this new book I'm working on, and that basically you want to try to avoid 5, on scale passages. So F major, very easy fingering, thumbs on F and C. Now E major. E major is just a slightly different from the traditional. Traditional, in the left hand, you have, in the traditional, you have your thumb on E, but you can play 5. So the thumb goes on E, and then the thumb goes on B. Thumb on E, thumb on B. Thumb on E, but you can play 5 there. So notice something, that this conforms to the rule, the new fingering rule, that if it's a sharp key scale, the thumbs play E and B. So we don't need to change this, the left hand fingering, because it already is optimized with the thumb on E and B. So let's try just the left hand. Very easy scale. Notice the thumbs play E and B. That's what you want to focus on. Now, here's the right hand. The right hand is a little bit different. So the traditional system, in the traditional fingering, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then your thumb goes under. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you play either 5 or you play 1. But in the new system, since the thumb is going to play E and B, see, instead of E and A, in the traditional system, the thumb plays E and A in the right hand. See, E, A. But in the new system, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're not going to pass your thumb under your third finger. You're going to play 4 first, then your thumb will go under to B, and then you'll play these. And then you'll play 4 here or 1 here if you're going on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The exact same fingering as the F major scale in the right hand. So F major in the right hand. No use of the fifth finger. E major in the right hand. We're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you go another octave, you'll simply, what we're doing is we're sort of just switching around the 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So we're going to go in 2 octaves, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then with a 4 on the top. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. Now 3, 2, 1, and now 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's just a little bit of change you have to get used to. If you're used to playing the traditional way, you need to get used to playing the fourth finger here and then putting the thumb under. This kind of fingering will be very useful in if you read my Fingering Hacks book, because I'm really emphasizing this idea of using the first 4 strong fingers for more support. That's why the F major traditional fingering is an excellent fingering. They would have been better off, they actually would have been better off if they had, with the traditional system, if they invented just simply playing the F major fingering for C major. I think that's much easier than 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyway, so we have E major with a slightly different fingering. But the only difference is we're switching around where we put 1, 2, 3 and where we put 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not a big, huge change. You just need to get used to that. Now let's play E major a couple times up and back. I accidentally played 4-3 here when I should have done 3-2. Okay, so that's E, and this is F. Okay, so E and F, same fingering. Now, if you want to chunk it out, like I've done the others, you would do it like this. And this is a really good exercise to do. What you do is you want to start on the real finger. So you don't want to start on, like if you do E, if we're going to chunk out E, don't start on 5, start on 1. It needs to be the real finger that should be there. So we're going to start on thumbs. Then we're going to go to 4, 3, 2 and 2, 3, 4. Then thumbs. Then 2, 3, and then thumb. 2, 3, thumb. 2, 3, 4, thumb. That's a really good exercise because it trains you to put your thumb way under like that. So. Like that. Now we'll do that in F. So thumbs on F, 2, 3, 4, thumbs on C, 2, 3, 1. Notice, we're not playing the 5th fingers. No 5th fingers. This makes it that much easier. In this way, you're actually emphasizing or you're exercising your stronger fingers rather than having to worry about your weakest finger here. So, that is the E and F major scales. Stay tuned for more videos like this in this series, and also go and get your books today.